Oh, do you have a, no, I have a corn hand. I didn't see that. Okay, so I
All in the court.
Sorry, coach did not cut an option off
Maybe
this
I should
game.
play Emerald there.
I do play Emerald.
Yeah, but maybe I should have done Emerald.
No, you make me nervous. Oh god, teaching not
Emerald
play
needs to get reprinted.
No, because I already used all the effects.
I did get reprinted. And Battle Pack is a really, really short print.
Yeah, it needs to get reprinted
I've
again.
opened up like 100 of those packs for like drafting and shit. I've never seen Emerald.
The XC set.
Oh yeah, the new Raid Raptor one.
Yeah, the Raid Raptor set.
The Wing
What the hell
Raiders.
is this?
It's another high-speed Riders except for Raid Raptors.
It's not high-speed Raiders. It's like,
Yeah.
look at that Secret Forces.
Yeah.
Both get reprinted there.
So it's like an Arsenal. High-Speed Riders is like one super set per pack.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that they're doing with the Wing Raiders.
Oh, is it? But that's not like.
It's really just a different
Forces is a
archetype.
hidden Arsenal.
High-speed Riders was meant for like
Let's
psychics.
go on the match. We should not teach Knock about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wing Raiders is gonna be for like Raid Raptors.
Okay, so wait, did Bo just like preemptively prep there? Yeah. Okay, so like Bo's not really getting much value out of it. I think he kind of recognized that he kind of wants to just put as much damage on the board as possible against the attack. Recognized Joe's hand wasn't the best and trying to kind of just push him while he has the chance. Although, this kind of looks kind of weak to Honest, what he's doing right now. And that's one of the biggest cards in any light deck. One of the best cards in the game.
Worrying about that, Honest.
Honestly, it's just...
Missed well learned.
Yeah, we're seeing Devilla come down, but like as I said, Honest kind of just deals with us. And I don't think he's going to drop a Church this turn. I don't think he can. Veiler.
Why would he preemptively Veiler?
Oh my god, that was bad. What could Joe have in his hand that would make that good? What is he trying to do? Either Joe made a really big screw up, which wouldn't surprise me. He usually doesn't play sober. Yeah, this is a big screw up. Okay, that's a Joe for you.
Well, either still, Bo could have avoided Veiler by just going into the battle phase.
Veiler first?
Well, because I think Bo is trying to go into battle phase.
You Veiler and just change the draw.
At the end of main phase.
Alright, so Joe may be tilted after that, but he's probably not. Because knowing Joe, he doesn't get tilted and things like that. He kind of gets over it, laughs about it, and then it's whatever.
How did the vote? Oh, he attributed it off.
Why would he attribute it off?
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
They're cool.
But like, I think the Valk is really good on board. He doesn't have the Honest, you already know that though.
This would be really good.
Resolve the Good Witch. It's not resolve Good Witch? Chain the dodge, no? Did you not dodge it?
Yeah.
I don't
Good Witch
believe it
still
works like
resolve.
that.
It does.
Yes, it does.
You have to veil it and break it off.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the end, I'd actually prefer to be an attack because it does more damage. It's 100, but it's damage. I'm pretty sure Bo chained it there. Yeah, he should have chained that card. I'm gonna assume he did. Bo has near perfect play most of the time, so he's gonna go that he made the correct choice. So I don't know how he lost all his advantage there. Yeah, Bo looked like he was very far ahead and he's lost all his cards. I don't think stacking up Valk was the best play because it kind of doesn't, like, it gets rid of your cards. It's not that good.
Plus a 29 beater is very hard for Kozmo to deal with.
And like with all that back row I'm seeing from Bo, I'm going to assume he has a lot of ritual spells. That's one thing I don't like about Nekroz. When you draw too many spells, you're just like, pulse advantage. You're getting all these cards, they don't do anything. And your opponent's like, even though they're not doing much, you're doing even less than them. So Bo is drawing into 2, getting probably 2 more cards because ritual spells. Maybe 3. I don't know what. I don't remember what was destroyed.
I believe
with,
if Bo can resolve a Trish here, he might be...
Destroyed MST with the fighter. Okay. So you can 2 more spells. You can basically go to 4 cards in hand. But how good are the 4 cards? I see an effect monster and a ritual monster. I'm not sure which ones though.
He only has 1 ritual spell engraved. Yeah.
Oh.
The other one's a prep.
Yeah, we'll open the
How did he summon the Valk?
He dropped it off Kleido.
Oh, I thought he arclighted it out. My bad. You also do pretty bad.
Huh?
You do pretty bad game one.
What's that?
You do good.
Yeah, fuck.
It's been fun, boys, but I actually gotta go.
Here we go.
At normal this.
Red River number 2.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're so fucked. Like, doing childish shit.
So Joe looks like he's in control right now, but let's see if Bo has a good comeback to this. He does have a monster in hand. If it's a Manju or Senju, he's easily going to be able to get back in the game.
First, these are like 30s. More.
This is from my original Lights from back when I played it. So, Bo's still trying to decide what to do.
How did you do today?
Next to lost a ton of twice. Oh, yeah, this I don't know. Should I play Blaze Man and Conversation in there?
I think you should. Get that. It makes it more consistent.
I forgot to do it yesterday. Sorry?
Still playing.
We're still playing. It's still game 1. So Bo's finally going to make a play. It looks like his end card hand was a Manju. So we'll give him a good chance to come back. Did you draw a card for this?
Oh, you dropped a card?
Did you tap? Wait, did you mail this?
I wrote it out.
What did you mail?
Nothing. Garbage. It's not my meals.
Wait, when did you mail this?
Just now.
Off the rating? Or the Minerva?
Jesse, turn the mic a little bit towards you. Apparently you can't be heard very well.
Alright. So, I'm not sure if Bo plays 2 Dwellers. That could be a way to clear his board efficiently. Church is also a good way, but knowing that Joe plays Veilers, I'd assume he has one. Maxi, try and dig for the Veiler. Nope, not there. Slip Rider. Forerunner. And Void Trapple. Okay, so that's probably what he drew off Maxi considering he didn't draw it. Oh, I'm just going to attack for game. Yep. Yeah, so then Manju just gets him back into the game. That's the thing. When you draw Manjus and Senjus, your like Nekroz becomes so much better. But without them, the deck's just like not that good. So, Nekroz versus Kozmo. What card to get sided in? Joe sides cards like Retaliating Seas for Kaleidoscopes. More hand traps like Stop Trish. I decided in Mistakes, although I know that a lot of other players don't like it because it stops Farm Girl. I'm not sure what Joe thinks. Bo will be siding standard Nekroz stuff, stop outs to cards like Mistake. So cards like Denko, Decree, MST will come in. Just kind of making sure that his plays go off efficiently. One thing with Nekroz is you can never overside because you'll not draw combo pieces. So just siding on the cards to make sure combos go through is it. And like anything more than that will be counterproductive. Good hand. Good hand, really good hand.
Yeah, it's really.
Yeah, just
Dragon, right?
Skamata. I'm gonna play one dragon. I'll play 3 Skamatas. Oh, why the fuck would you send Skamata?
So I can institution it back.
No, you're detaching Skamata anyways. You want another good mill. You want in the deck to mill it.
Minerva?
Yeah. Because you're gonna be institutioning afterwards for the exceed.
Dweller, right?
Yeah.
And you try Geki.
Not really. You get this back. You get a nerf effect and his effect. And then you have an Elf Draw. Alright, it looks like it's going to start up here. I'm going to assume Bo's going to be forced to go first. But, who knows? Alright, so I see Mirror Force in Bo's hands. It's an interesting card. He wants to stop cards like Farm Girl from getting their attacks through. Although I'm not the biggest fan of it, this matchup, because anything you can just tag out, get a bigger card, and then when it dies, get a Farm Girl from the deck. So it's not really that efficient. And like again, like Bo's missing his combo pieces, so he can't really do much. Like Mirror Forcing this isn't that good either, because like it's a 1-for-1 and it could potentially get more value. Like, and you don't want to Mirror Force this because then you get a Farm Girl. And I mean, like, you can Mirror Force then Torrential this as well, which I know he has. Like, that's wasting a lot of cards. And if he does get a Slip Rider off the Forerunner and not a Farm Girl, then like you're in a load of hurt because like backward dies and you're not Torrentialing because then he's gonna get a Farm Girl. I don't know. I just think Mirror Force is very subpar. Like, it's good in the mirror match, but I think that's it. I think Bo drew another trap. He drew Emptiness. I'm not sure if I like him playing so many traps. I've never really been a fan of it in Nekroz. Your best line of defense is to draw monsters, and with those monsters make locks with Exceeds and stuff. And your monsters are so good at shutting off plays anyways. But like Unicore and Cloudless, and then also the big monsters like Valkyrus. Drop, Josh! Alright, so Bo's going on the defensive here, understands he's pretty low and this could be really bad. He's going to use Torrential most likely, or Mirror Force, but it's not ideal. Yeah, you attack with... No, you attack with Forerunner, because it's most likely a Shirt
Then Nekroz.
or a Clown. I'm pretty sure he knows the Bo doesn't play Clowns. He's going to chain it. I'm going to try bait out the Emptiness that Bo has, and he knows that if he doesn't chain it, that he's going to get a lot more cards out of it. Lost again. This actually doesn't work. This actually doesn't work. I have to go and tell them.
What happened?
Is it mistiming? It does? Oh my god!
Emptiness.
Oh my god.
Okay, they got it themselves. Yeah, the Slip Rider misses timing, because like with Deneb and Call and Chain MST, or with like a Shadow Games and Chain to the Dark Hole and flipping it up, it has to be on the board or in its activation spot when it activates. So if it's not on the field to activate, then it can't activate in the first place. But if it's already activated and then leaves the board, it works because it's already activated. Just like you cannot activate the Deneb from the grave because it's when it's summoned. You cannot use the Slip Rider from the bandage zone.
So when Josh is playing, Josh tells Ben,
Most underrated deck of the format.
when I top 8, I'm going to give you back.
Probably Side Frames. I think it's a really cool deck. It has a lot of potential.
Ben's like, no, I'm too old.
How was Joe at 15? He went down 4 runs. He was just at 8K.
Why is it? Why are you
I'm
asking
not
me
sure
to
how
go
Joe's at 1500.
How good is yours?
Okay, yeah, they're fixing the life points. 6,500 times better. He probably took 1,500 damage and they just put it as 1,500. So, Joe just bouncing his Honest back and forth and just messing him with Bo here. Bo's just going to wait till he gets combo pieces. Joe's hoping that he can get enough momentum to swing the duel back in his favor. I believe life points should be at Bo to 3,000 though, because he takes 400 for bouncing off Honest. And Joe's just banking on Bo doing it a second time so that he can keep like racking up on life points. Although I'm sure Bo won't do it. He has pretty low on life points, and putting yourself below 2,800 puts yourself in 1 4-runner attacking game. Bruno is going to be used probably with Relic so that he doesn't just outright lose to cards like Honest, which he knows he has too. Slash Femmer, okay, that works as well because it will kill the Honest. That's one of the ways you can lose the game right now.
Oh, John Fiendish. Nice. He is useless.
Fiendish will stop Bo though, and he understands Bo's plan. So Joe's gonna also have some time, like kind of rack up on cards. Both of them gonna do the same thing until they're ready. One of the other feels ready to just kind of go off. Joe being at more life points can stock up less cards. He doesn't need as much to do it. Bo needs more to make a big push. Because it's Nekroz though, it doesn't need as many cards to combo off. You really only need a few cards like Manju, Prep. Not even a Prep, it's like a good Ritual Spell, and then Unicore. But because Joe already has the Honest, he doesn't really need much more to finish like his combo pieces.
I always heard for this. So good.
So same old boring stalemate. We see it way too often with Emptiness. Stupid degenerate card.
Oh my god.
I got it.
Special summon. Yo, he just took the safe for Exa.
Oh,
Wow, a special attributed for Exa. Is he getting the search for his Grand Great Sorcerer? I don't know why I didn't search there, because you get the search for it. It says whenever it's distributed, yeah. I've done that to somebody before. I attributed off my shirt for Exa to get a search. Desperate, but it works.
how many hands did you trip?
Just, I think FT should be banned. It's in the chat.
Yes, I've already said.
Do you think it should be banned?
I think it's a really dumb card. I've lost way too many games with that card, and like I don't even play it in most of my decks because it's also sometimes just has bad synergy with your deck. Like in BAs, if you have a Graph or Seer, then like when the Dante dies, you don't get the Seer Graph effect, or when you Wing Blast and you discard a Graph or Seer, you won't get the effect. So it's like you lose your engine doing it, and it's not even that good. Every other deck it's amazing in, but like it's not good in BAs. I don't know. I just think the card is like bad for the game.
Oh, now I know how you feel when Jesse gave you his marble. It's the most annoying thing.
What? What happened?
I'm saying now, because you let me into Giant Hand, so now I'm like, now I know how Knock feels. So now when he has your marble.
So I'm interested to see where this is going. I don't play Vanities and BAs. No, why is it stupid? I don't like going neg. There's so many better traps. Call me when you have a premier event top, Eric. No, I mean like I really like it in like every deck that's not BAs. But BAs like my boards are never that good for the Emptiness. Like I don't want to have to attach mill 3 and then miss all my mill effects to turn it off. And like my Dantes don't put a pressure up by themselves. I'm not waiting forever to do anything. There's just better traps than that. Yeah, that's right. Shots fired. I should probably pay attention to the match. It's not like a bottomless. I'm pretty sure it's the Forerunner. Retaliating C. Pretty evident because like Joe hasn't done anything in a while. Assumes he has some side deck cards in his hand and grave. or Sun Hand and Field. So that mirror will get banished. Not that good. Virgil. Well, Virgil sucks because like it like you don't get cards back. Like I don't think I ever go Virgil. Dante's just the man every time. You make Virgil when they have one like big threat. So like it's not worth Virgil. Downward's 2100, buddy. That's not big. And like making downward is really bad as well. Cause like it just like you can't make plays after that as well. No, it's not good. Okay, so let's go back to the match. Void Trapple onto Decisive Armor. We'll try and just stimmy Boat. And then Decisive Armor just get banished as well if it goes through, which is big. Because that means he's less cards to like combo off with. And Bo's down to 2 cards, so he may be able to just like pressure it. Where's the out to emptiness with Downer? Are you kidding me? Decisive Armor plus any Nekroz monster. Dark Hole, Raigeki, MST, Decree. Like, it doesn't fix any of the problems of the deck. I never find myself needing more defense. I play 22 traps. So, like, and that's not even the best defense. This is just better cards than that. I don't know. I've never needed emptiness, and I've played the deck for months. With success, so like... And like, people are excluding other cards. Like, they're playing emptiness over a crush card. That doesn't make sense. This crush card is a blowout when you play it. And, like, it isn't outed. It's hard to out. And, like, it's good against everything except, like, BAs. And even then, you can occasionally get value if they, like, reveal Seer. You can, like, get rid of the Seer, and then, like, every other card... And they're not going to send Seer from next to the grave now. Sounds like awful main deck cards. Raigeki, Dark Hole. I mean... And Nekroz, you have to play some form of out to emptiness. Like, you can't just, like, ignore it. So even if they have MSTs...
So I'm giving it to Team Nation.
So, like, if they have MSTs, it's just, like, bad.
So depending on whoever has it, it's their responsibility. Yeah,
Dolls? What about Dolls? And Dolls, they play emptiness. And Dolls have outs? Are you kidding me? Dolls just go Dragon, Bounce Down, or do you have no monsters now? Or they go Schemata Pop. Like, I don't know. Sinister Shadow Games, if they still play it. Foolish. Book isn't out. I don't know. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, but like, it should be that whoever's...
Sabo's kind of hanging on with his last breath right now.
Yes.
Okay, so then watch you out to emptiness, Mike. Not Michael, Eric.
Even though you get your shit stolen. Let's say you give me the gen head, right? Yeah. I get my shit stolen, and I have the gen head, I have to pay for it. Alright, done. Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, it's really good against CCV. CCV is really good against Dolls. Because you drop a Dante, you make them think, oh great, I can combo off. And then when they have a big board and they try to kill you, you card crush them. And they lose every advantage they got, and they already used all their effects. And like, a lot of the time, if you don't open up strong, you're playing a defensive game where you're running them out of resources. And it's a great way of getting like about 10 of their power plays in a single go. Because they think they can go off. And like, that and Torrential and Firelight are kind of the best ways to win. Sork Deem Armor. Yeah, that's an out as well. But if I have a discard outlet, then I'm wasting my discard outlet on a fucking 1500 attack monster. And I'm also getting rid of my emptiness. And then if I discarded a Seer or Graph, then I'll get the effect. And that sounds really bad, Eric. Bo's just hanging on right now. Joe, that retiring C put him really far ahead. Getting him a max C, banishing the ritual spells and the monsters. And, yeah, that's going to be getting the teleport there. And Joe leave.
What?
Q1. He's Q1. He's Q1. His name's Joe Vesia.
Joseph Donald Vezia.
Huh?
His middle name is Donald. Donald Duck.
Oh, that's so good.
His middle name is Donald.
Oh.
Are you deaf?
No.
You lose so often, you might just leave your shit and walk away.
Eric just accepted. Emptiness sucks on gaze. It's just like really situational. Like occasionally it's good, but like same thing as Mind Crush. It's like requires too many things to go perfectly for you for it to be good. And there's just better cards to use. It's not like it's bad, it's just there's better cards. Game 3, and Bo's gonna have the inherent advantage of going second. What? I want to see Bo side out his mirror forces because they didn't really do anything in that game, and they aren't good. I see at the top of his deck right now, and I'm hoping this slides out because it ain't good.
Yeah, like also the card I wasn't from one period trying to come here.
Still no fusion.
What? No, I said after I used it for the one. Oh, fuck, I'm out.
What do you mean better made BAs? You mean in top 4? Yeah, any trap would have beat me. He had another Karma Cut anyways. He had double Karma Cut turn 1. There was no way I was winning. Like, as I said, any trap is the same thing, but it's not as conditional. Because if that wasn't in time, it would, like, I had a Geki Rake. It would have been a lot worse for him to have an emptiness than any other trap. His build was just better for the mirror match because of the Travelers and Fire Lakes. That column was really effective in the mirror match because in the more trap-heavy mirror match.
It's 3 months. Take care of it.
Joe starting off the set back row and is deciding if he wants to do anything else before he ends. 2 back rows, okay. I think he was deciding whether to set at the second one into the Denko. Let's see. This is top 4. No, I don't sound angry, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I got outplayed, okay. That's what you believe. And the reason you don't ever make top cut is because you get outplayed too? Except that's the truth. It's Eric Hennig. That's why I'm roasting him.
It's Hennig, and who else? Who's the other guy?
I can't see their full name. No, that's Ryan Hines. I don't remember who that is. I don't remember. Maybe it's Aubrey Frank.
Jesse is long.
Okay, sounds like it's Aubrey. Okay, so I'm just gonna come down and no mistake from Joe. Did he really leave my deck out here?
Yeah. Okay, there's no Minerva here.
It doesn't matter. It's still like a nice emerald in here. And constructs. Damn right shots at Eric. Mr. Extendo got served.
I'll give you a Minerva.
Huh? Yeah, please give my Minerva back. It's been like I haven't had it for 2 weeks. I kind of want it.
Yeah, I kind of bent it.
Yeah, I told you what happens. You got me a new one.
Never let you.
Knock would have to steal his body for him to replace that card.
Not definitely just my deck, bro. That's my
Just my
deck.
deck.
You know how much it's worth?
2.
2,500.
So maybe my deck like
Your body.
Maybe my deck
You have to sell your body.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting my prize card back. Wow, so about actually a weak turn. Essentially looked good, but there was nothing else.
Do you want in on this, yes or no?
But because he had such a weak play, Joe had a great follow-up, Farm Girl, a perfect counter. And he's going to try push for game here, I think. Or is this game? No, it's, if I remember correctly, it's 30,048.76, so it's not enough. Shout out to Scream Brian for the 3rd time. since I was on stream. Joe's want to push him like 400 life points. That's super good. Joe's in a pretty commanding position right now. I'm sorry, the 14 was in the way as well, so he'll be at 1900, I think. Yeah. Oh no. 1800. Boat should be at 1800 after this is all gone if Joe pushes. I think you're the angry one here, Eric. I've already shouted out Kareem so many times. No, the Perennial doesn't need a shout out. Kareem's actually. Kareem deserves a shout out, but not. He doesn't need one every round.
You acknowledge.
What do I do?
Read the contract.
So your name, read the contract.
I'm never going to use this giant hand. Why am I
Yeah, then
signing
don't
a
sign
contract?
it.
Then don't sign it.
I'm not made of money and I'm not taking the chance. I've bent $200 tour guides before by mistake.
I bet $200 for you guys by mistake.
That one.
It fell in between my legs and I was like shaking my legs and it was bent. Like. No, I'm not going to take my chances. I'm not going to take my chances. I don't need it. Like.
Smart.
They call me Morshed Reza. Okay. Sorry, I turned away. Oh, it's still the same attack sequence.
Are we gonna see a thought in Boten?
I'm hoping Bo tagged out with Farm Girl from the teleport. Bo's experienced enough. I mean, Joe's experienced enough to know that, so should be all good here. Yeah, he's gonna add it back, shuffle back in. This is the right play.
Well,
Get some side deck cards.
You're talking about Joe, the person that didn't know that how to negate with Nat Beast.
What do you mean?
Like, he thought that you had to discard cards from your hand with Nat Beast. He's an idiot.
Okay, well,
Trust me, sometimes Joe can be a real coconut. But, like, he kind of knows what he's doing.
Wait, Jesse's tomato.
I've saved Joe plenty of times, and people have hated me for that.
No giant hand. No giant hand. Unless you want it. Bro, these people.
Cream's a cool dude in person.
Never want to touch the card again.
Give it to me.
Don't really see him at events though, but it's good to be around Cream. He's a nice guy. Man, why is this attack sequence still going on? I don't know what's so difficult about it. Well, like the turn. Oh, is this Bo's turn now? Denko Seka. Okay, but like, the issue with Denko right now is that Joe like purposely plays around this by playing Veilers, Maxis, Retaliating Sneeze, and there you go. There's the Veiler. And that's gonna kind of like.
I know, I'm so scared.
So that means the trap is really good. That's not something Bo wants to see. Yes, Blaze is banned. What relevance does that have? Why does it matter if Blaze is banned? He's not banned from. Blaze isn't banned from OCS events though, because we are not official Konami events.
Where's your price card?
But he is banned from
Here.
But he is banned from Konami events. Scream's banned? I don't think so. That'd be news to me if he was banned. So Bo looks like he's in a tight spot, but he does have a lot of cards in hand to get out of it. You're just kind of hoping that Joe doesn't have the answers in his hand or face down. Because if he does, this game's over. He doesn't have any like side deck cards to fight back. What Blaze did, Blaze rolled for the win in front of a judge. Oh, Blaze is on stream. What's up, Blaze? I don't know how awesome you are, Blaze. I beg to differ. Really, Blaze? You're asking what a piece is? Oh, Blaze, so clueless. Who is Slime Tree? Rolled for the win in front of a judge. So they were about to get a draw at YCS Columbus, him and his opponent. And a judge was watching them, and they decided to roll for the win. And that's not allowed at Konami events. And before, just be a warning, but like they changed the rules. They kind of like don't want to approve gambling in their events because it's a big topic for younger people, for adults. They don't want their like kids rolling or like gambling. What? I liked Morshed? Oh, wait, what? I'm confused. How do you feel about Morshed Reza? How am I supposed to answer to this? I'm not friends with him to enough point where I'll roast him on stream, like Will Eric. Yes, this is Magic of the Gathering. Everything has a mana cost. So this Denko Sekka has a mana cost of 4. It costs 4 planes because it's I don't know that color. And that Vanny's Emptiness.
What?
It costs one mountain mana. You're Morshed? I feel like 2 of you already said I'm Morshed, so I don't know how about believing that. Crazy 8s. Eric is even more berserked than Magic. So Bo is hanging on here, trying not to lose this emptiness. Okay, so that he probably has the Size Farm in hand to kill this Good Witch. Can you stop asking me this question? So Bo's gonna attempt to clear this this Good Witch. And then the emptiness with it, but an honest, we'll just end the game right here. So it's coming down to this, I think, because I'm pretty sure Bo can have a pretty good comeback if he does clear this. Oh, it looks like Bo just passed his turn, and he's going to try set up next turn for the decisive armor play. He has probably has another Vulcan hand to stay alive. And Joe's digging for ways to get more defense or way to kill him this turn. I approve of Morshed Savage ways. I don't approve of cheating at all.
Joe just drew Raigeki.
I would not use Raigeki right now.
But I was like, he just drew it.
If Joe just drew Raigeki, I mean that's not that relevant. He wants to.
Bitch in his hand too.
He wants to draw traps. He's already ahead in life points and everything. He doesn't need to push. Okay, that was bad.
Didn't do it.
Unless you like solidly believe that his opponent does not have Velk. Oh, you can play around Velk though.
He has the Good Witch.
Oh no, but like. Bo's can let this go through, and then he'll Velk the next attack, and he lives, and the emptiness is gone now. But I looked in Bo's hand, doesn't look like he has one, actually. So unless he has a teleport in hand to continue attacking, but even then, no, that's still not enough for game.
Yeah, he's Bo's at 18 now.
No, if there's a Valk, I'm saying. So I don't agree with Joe doing this. I think he should have just waited on the emptiness and use the Regeki for comeback play. Joe can make a game push, but like if there is a Valk, it's over. Because like
He just Valked him.
it is Valked it. Okay, well it's not over, but now Bo's in like a position where he can actually come back and win.
Why didn't you sit up energies?
Huh?
Why didn't Joe sit up energies?
Huh?
Why didn't Joe just sit up?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Because he's an aggressive player. He will, if he has the chance to do something, he'll take the chance. He's a very aggressive player.
Yeah, I don't think that was incorrect from Joe, because now like Bo has a chance back in the game. Two more macros is good for Joe,
Hopefully,
but they have to be good ones.
Carbony cards are Joe's hand up. Hopefully he can stop a Trish a lot.
Yeah, I agree with you, Eric. I don't think it wasn't the best play. Oh, he did. He did attack with the Good Witch first to get 1800 damage in, but it's still not enough to get the game. Bo was at 36 before this. Bo just do Mirror Force. I mean, it kind of helps keep him alive, but because everything floats though, it doesn't help. Ooh.
What the fuck? Okay.
I guess they can hear you. Well, they're talking about Simon Van. You were talking about how he's sitting on emptiness.
Oh, true.
And you're sort of swearing on stream now, yo. That's gonna be. And now I can't go on YouTube as child friendly.
Little kids
What was his back row?
listening to the stream.
No, now I can't go on YouTube as child friendly. Shed Ride's gonna be big because like now Joe can draw his Veilers, Maxis, and Retaliating Seas. Make sure he just doesn't die this turn. And Bo needs to do something where he just loses. So like, Joe's really well off. He can get a Velk, but the second that Joe goes Good Witch and then attack, he has to Velk and he tags out and wins. And like, he added a Good Witch off the Kozmo Town, so it should just be over. Yeah, we do know Joe plays Veiler, Retaliating Sea, and Maxi. So Shared Ride's really good right now. Let's see if he's a Maxi as well. You could potentially drop Retaliating Sea on this, although there's not really a point. Technically, yes, I am a child.
I'm 12. What is this? It's true.
Instant Fusion's a good way of dealing with Joe's board without searching, but I don't think it'll be enough. You just make a Dweller plus Exciton, and then still hope there's no back row. What?
There's nothing Bo can do there.
What else is left? I know Richard and Avi played. Richard Yam and
Richard Yam won. He's in the finals.
and Avi Petrov. Okay, Richard Yam is in the finals for the second time in a row. And both these players have won before, so we'll see who else.
All the players.
So right now we're guaranteed to have another 2-time champion or 3-time.
Oh, he's gonna Mirror Force?
All right, so Bo does have Mirror Force. That's right. So he's probably gonna sit on that for that with the Dweller. That's gonna get Joe another card so that even if he does get Mirror Force Dweller, he can get back in the game. I don't know. Not the best.
Did you just someone else after you?
Mirror. Okay. Is Trish gonna come out maybe? Or Valkyris? Nah, you wouldn't say Valkyris. Yes, he played Slide from Zenchis. Yeah, Trish makes sense. And is it resolving? It's resolving.
It's resolving.
Oh, wow, it was Bo's a savage.
So I'm assuming Joe's back row is a bluff. So Joe should take Bo banishing the back row as the fact that he has a torrential or Mirror Force face down.
I'm sure that he'll hit the Good Witch out of his hand.
He's gonna hit the Kozmo.
Because Bo's that good.
Hit the back row.
He
Yeah.
hit it honest. What? He hit it honest.
Oh, is it? Looks like an MST.
I think it was MST.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Him and Honest was big. And Honest would have just won him the game right there. So Bo's probably feeling a little more comfortable going in.
Joe might have a second on.
Yeah. But it also puts fear in Bo, realizing, oh wait, if he has Honest, I just lose. So I don't know if he has really an option right now. I agree. Mistake is much better. Shared Ride's only like better in the mirror match when you deck that searches, because like you don't want to shut yourself off, and it's okay to turn off your own farm. It's not the biggest deal.
Sure you do. I thought maybe you need it.
Justin, do you know there's water in the fridge right for free? What?
Nobody has said anything.
Yeah, I've never been told that.
That's right. I thought people knew. Okay.
I don't think anyone knew.
There's like a box of water in the fridge.
For everybody?
Yeah. Well, for the staff.
Well, that's on stream. People can take advantage of that.
See? No one knew. No one knew about the fridge. The staff.
Well, technically, I always put my lunch in the fridge, so I see everything in the fridge all the time.
Did he just hotel back to me? Why?
Oh, Mistaken Rest is really bad. Don't ever play that card. It's like, if you want a quick play spells, play Shared Ride. Or Deck Lockdown, I guess, if you want a temporary card. But like, if you want to lock him down, Mistake is infinitely better.
You know, if you're not playing that deck.
Say you can't be MST.
Can't be MST'd. Yeah, but then if they live a turn, what happens? Like, it's MST'd gets MST'd, but if it stays up, you win the duel. No, nothing said.
Oh my god, they're in time?
Yeah. Wow, that's really good for Joe, because if he can just stall it a little longer, it's game.
I think you just miracles right now. He has miracles the first game.
He's like on a swing.
No, but he can still bow and set. No,
He's not swinging, he's not swinging.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree there. Mistake is just so much better.
Sometimes I'm glad that Joe's really loud. We can hear from here.
So in Top Cut, there's only 3 turns at a time. So turn 0 will be Joe, I believe, or was it Bo? But the turn player is turn 0, and there'll be 3 more turns afterwards. And then highest life points will win the match. If it's a tie, it'll be sudden death. First change in life points will lose the duel.
no, bull attacks. He just honest.
Oh, yeah.
Because Joe had a retaliating seed but didn't activate it because he wanted his chances to be better that he didn't rip the honest out, which ended up happening. So if Joe didn't hit the honest, Joe would have won.
Bo can still win this for sure. Wait, I just missed. What happened to the Dweller?
He got reversed to the brighter.
Oh, right, okay. No Mirror Force there. Oh, why would you just attack the man you attack for game?
I don't know.
Because he's a bad player.
Yeah, I think you just like...
No. Didn't you show the magic right now?
No, it was there.
It was there.
Because like, if he's gonna Velk, he's gonna Velk anyways.
It's okay.
Like, you're just wasting a turn if you're attacking Dweller.
You can chirp him later.
If you really care about the Dweller, you Velk. And if he doesn't have the Velk, you just win by attacking Manju. He's gonna Mirror Force. Like, if he wants to protect. It's just, I don't know. It is just too easy. It's a free win. Yeah, that hit on Honest was insane. I think Joe is retaliating C in hand, and he didn't use it because he wanted his odds of keeping the Honest in hand to be higher.
Vicky Pro reads. Vicky Pro reads. Vicky Pro reads. What's that? Oh,
Great Sorcerer's gonna come down. So rank 4.
I'm gonna cast out the freaking slip rider.
Maybe another Dweller. Just put another one on board.
Yeah, we still slip rider.
But if he can still go, is it?
If he has to.
If he runs to.
If he runs... If he runs to Dweller, is probably the best play. Just because, like, you have the biggest board presence, makes your Mirror Force better. And also 3200 attack, Trish is pretty good.
Wow! Right when someone said vote for Prime Minister, and the Open Circuit Series says hashtag vote for PM. What about ban for PM?
They don't care about you, Simon. It's not an Open Circuit Series, it's Andrew. It's the card.
God damn it, Andrew.
Vote for NASA. What does that even mean?
You don't know what NASA means?
Torrential trip. Yes, I know what NASA means, but like, what do you? You don't get elected into NASA. Torrential's really, really big. He had a Kozmo town anyways, so he's not opening himself up to Trish any more than he was before. Although what Joe can do if he's a big card in hand, he can go Retaliating Sea plus chain Good Witch, and then he'll have no cards in hand for the Trish. So Trish actually may not be the best play here.
Send him to space.
And that could just be game breaking.
We'll see if Joe's smart.
Wow.
And Bo needs to put pressure on right now because this is his first turn or second turn of time. I'm not quite sure. And you only have 2 turns of time to make a play. So. Oh my god, Eric, really? Yeah, don't vote for NASA. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyways, voting for NASA. There's Retaliating Sea. This ice armor. It's banished. Okay. You knew it wasn't a Trish, so you didn't have to tag out with Gobut straight away. The Trish is in the graveyard. The Retaliating Sea gives him defense, and it doesn't just straight up lose to cards like or any card to put on pressure and attack points, because this is time. And a 4,500 life point lead is pretty good. It's gonna go through. Okay.
It's banished. What's your plan?
Yeah.
Italian Seas out.
We'll be right back. I'll go remind them.
Banished! You got it.
Yeah, you got it. There.
What's the average for Maddie's Black Flare Dragon?
$20 is the flat, legitimate average.
Alright, they fixed themselves.
Yeah,
Got it.
He has 2 banished piles. I don't know why. I guess one for Kozmo cards, one for non-Kozmo cards.
What the fuck?
Go for a run.
He's gonna sack.
I didn't even get the maxi back.
No, I think you just sock him on defense if he has one more turn.
He summoned a good slut.
Oh, he already had one. You can book it now. That's 500 life points though.
We'll find out in a second. No, he plays Cowboy. He plays Cowboy. I was positive he plays Cowboy. I told him to play Cowboy.
He's probably scared. He's trying to bait out the breakthrough with the Good Witch effect. Joe's probably just very scared of breakthrough skill because he knows he may lose the duel if he does get breakthrough skilled. He's seeking to draw. If he draws into defensive card, he may just go for it anyways because it gives him a chance to like still live if he Cowboys.
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure what that is. Peter, getting a new angle on the screen won't help you. The screen doesn't change if you look at it differently.
Let's find out. I'll be back.
Peter wants to go check. He thinks this game's pretty intense though. For the most part, we've seen some pretty good play. Oh, wow, looks like just gonna pass his turn there.
What the? He just passed his turn? Joe did?
Yeah. So Bo's turn 3, final turn.
Where's this guy? Show me ulti first.
It's last turn. What was last turn? I guess it's bad.
So Richard, we're not gonna see the same misplays as last time in the finals, right?
Yeah. You never know. I kind of just don't like. A lot of times I just don't care. I don't pay attention enough.
It's $100, yo.
That was the same thing as last time. I didn't care. It worked out.
Shui made the same mistakes.
Oh, Chewie made worse mistakes. Did it twice.
Well planned, man. Like I make
It was a
mistakes.
melee. He drew a melee.
Wow, okay,
And
so-
yeah, you're right. It was his one power was for shenanigans. The other one was for cosmos.
Joe won.
Joe won.
Joe won.
Joe won. Yeah, Joe's gonna stall this game out, and Bo can't do anything.
I know, someone loves it.
Congratulations to Joe going to the finals. Joe's one of those swingy players. He either does really, really well in an event or he bombs out. But this one is good at events, so.
Yeah, surprise cards on the stream. Thanks for noticing, guys. We only said this like 5 times.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a thing of beauty. The grade 2 rush defensive pickup from Rocky Gears.